In this lesson, we're going to be studying transformations of functions. So we're going to look at families of functions and we're going to be able to analyze those transformations. First of all, I want you to do this quick warm-up. So pause the video and graph these equations and then come back and check your answers. Okay, notice that we have opposite slopes. What does that mean? Well, we are going to have some parallel lines. On this one, we're going to start graphing at a positive 1, and we're going to go up 1 over 1. Here, start at a negative 1, go up 2 over 1. Finally, we have the exact same slope. So can you tell me what's going to happen here? You're right. We're going to have parallel lines going on. Excellent job. Our key concepts for this lesson, parent function. It just happens to be the simplest form in a set of functions that form a family. A translation is an operation that shifts the graph horizontally, vertically, or both. A vertical translation moves the graph up or down and is represented by K. Notice that the K is not in the parentheses with the X. So whatever sign you see, it's going to move it up or down. It goes up if it's positive, it goes down if it's negative. So the sign helps reflect what direction it goes. However, we've got a horizontal translation. It's going to go in the opposite direction. Notice that H is grouped with X. It's inside the grouping symbol with it. So study the difference. That means the sign's going to go in the opposite direction than you think. If you see a positive sign, it's going to go left. If you see a negative sign, it's going to go right. So let's work and see how this will go. We're to describe how the functions y is equal to 2x and y is equal to 2x plus 3 are related. So how are their graphs related? Well, first of all, the parent function for this function is 2x. However, this function is going to take it up 3 units. They are linear and they're parallel. So this one doesn't have a y-intercept, it's 0. So we're going to start at origin and we're going to go up 2 over 1, and graph this one. This function, we're going to start at a positive 3 on the y-axis. And from that point, we're going to go up 2 over 1. Notice they're parallel. Now we're going to make a table of values for the function x squared, and then we're going to make a table of values for g of x is equal to the quantity x minus 5 squared. Notice we have this number, the h is within the grouping symbol. So here are the values that we're choosing for x. This is how it affects the function x squared. And then when we substitute these values in for x and g of x, these are the values we get. So what is happening? G of x is going to be shifted horizontally 5 units to the right. Remember, inside the grouping symbol goes the opposite direction you think. So 5 units to the right of x squared. Now we're to write an equation to translate the graph of y is equal to 4x. So we're going to go just 5 units down. So remember, up and down, it's not in a grouping symbol. And since it's going down, it's going to be a negative 5. Now we're to write an equation to translate the graph of y is equal to 6x. We're going to go 3 units to the right. Now if we go right or left, remember it's inside the grouping. So if we're going to go right, it's a negative. It's opposite of what you think. And we're going to go 3 units. So 6 times the quantity of x minus 3. Okay, let's try this and let's add a little more to it. We're going to write an equation for each of these translations using the parent function y is equal to x squared. So first of all, we need to go 3 units up. So thinking that part, the plus 3 is not going to be inside a grouping symbol. 7 units right. So you normally think of right as a positive, but that because it's going right or left, it's going to go inside the grouping symbol, and it's going to be an opposite sign from what we think. So x minus 7 squared plus 3. Now I want you to pause the video for a moment. Try your hand at writing this parent function, but 5 units down and 1 unit left, and then come back and check your work. Okay, 5 units down. Up and down, remember, is going to be outside the parentheses, so down is negative. 1 unit left. Left and right's inside the parentheses. Left you normally think is negative, but it's going to be added because it's opposite inside. Very good. How about some more practice on the homework assignment? I believe you're ready.